Hey, what's up, family, friends, ghouls, demons, ghosts, monsters on Halloween Day? Welcome back to a new episode of Kevirysyle Network, and today my special guest is the ghost of my present, David Howard. How
What's
you
going
doing,
on?
brother? How you
I'm doing
doing,
great,
man?
man.
Man,
I
happy
love that
Halloween,
intro, by the
brother.
way. That was fire. That was cool. So,
Man, you know that was that's off the top of my head. I didn't plan that whatsoever, so it just flows that way sometimes. I'm really good at
nice.
I'm really mostly good at improving about everything.
Yeah. Oh no, here we go again.
Even
My
though
internet. Oh,
we got not even improv.
cool.
Yeah. Sorry, internet's
Yep.
being crazy for a second there. Man, I guess it is Halloween, so I guess the internet ghosts want to trying to intervene.
Yeah, the ghost of the machine is out trying to get me. So,
Heck yeah, brother. So how your
uh,
day going today, man? Any plans for Halloween?
I am just like going crazy today. I had my show this morning,
I mean, it is
and
Halloween,
then
so it makes sense to go crazy. So,
yeah, and then I'm driving my kids around places, and then
oh
came
man,
back here, ate some food real quick, and then I, hopped on the podcast with you. And then after this, I've got one, two, three, four more podcasts between now and 8 o'clock tonight. So
ooh,
yeah, so
busy day, my brother. Busy day.
yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
lord. So I gotta ask, since it's Halloween, what's your favorite scary movie?
What's my favorite scary movie?
Yeah,
Oh man, that is a hard question. I would say,
interesting.
um, I know what my favorite, most recent scary movie is. My favorite scary movie of all time, though, is
Yeah.
probably Fallen by with Denzel Washington in it. So
Ooh, that's interesting. I've never heard anybody mention that movie in forever.
yeah, I
I
love
love
that
that. I
movie.
love that freaking movie. Oh my
Yep.
god. What was like your
Sh-
go-to movie during spooky season?
Oh man. Oh, well, Pops is gonna hate this one.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Don't piss
I
off Pops.
subjected it. Rocky Horror Picture Show. Gotta watch that. That's like a given. Watch Rocky Horror. And then
Oh
of course I'll go to, at least a movie each featuring Freddy and Jason,
yeah.
so I'll get into that. And then like I said, I like Fallen. I like
Mm.
anything Exorcist, Rosemary's Baby. I love those
Ooh,
types of movies. So
Rosemary's
I
Baby
want
was creepy.
yeah.
That was creepy. Oh my god.
Um Omen, there's another one I really like. Sinister, The Conjuring.
Oh
So,
yeah.
and Halloween. I mean, horror movies are my thing. Horror movies, horror
Heck
stories.
yeah. Heck
So
yeah.
I'll watch all sorts of stuff. So check it out. I absolutely love watching them. In fact, one of the movies we're doing on another one of my shows later this afternoon. I had
Mhm.
never seen this one, but we're talking about Black Christmas, the original version from 1971.
I haven't
So
seen that one. I haven't seen
yeah,
that one. What's that
it
one
was
about?
so there's this sorority, of course there's always a sorority, but
Oh,
there's
it's a
a
sorority.
sorority
Jesus.
and it's Christmas time, obviously, and people are leaving. And some, you never see the killer's face, but you see from his perspective. And he gets up
Mhm.
into the attic, and he's killing people like over several days. People are just disappearing, and he's got him up in the attic with him. And
Huh.
yeah, without spoiling the movie, because there is like a twist and some other stuff that goes along with it.
Oh,
Um, yeah,
I
so
love a good twist. I love a good twist.
it's I watched the movie and then I went back and I looked at the time and I read a little bit about the movie, and it's kind of the movie that spawned several subgenres of horror, like the one where there's a lot of horror movies now where the calls coming from inside the house, that trope. That
Yep.
was that
Yep.
was the first Black Christmas was the first movie to do that. It was the first movie to
Wow.
do like some of the slasher stuff they have in there. So yeah,
Mhm.
it's a good movie. So um watching it now in 2025 though, because all of us who like horror movies, we've seen about 5 billion horror movies since then. So you see some of the stuff coming from a mile away because you've seen it a lot, but
Right, right,
you
yeah.
you you can't judge it that way. But it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. So, and it had some really good actresses in it. Margot
Ooh,
Kidder is in
nice.
it. Olivia Hussey, uh, who is not as big a name. She played Juliet in Romeo and Juliet in the 60s. And then
Mm,
a lot of the stuff she did after that was kind of voice acting, but she was the voice of Talia al Ghul in the DC animated universe. So in
really?
like Batman the animated series and everything. Yeah, I didn't know that until I started looking
Huh.
around. So yeah, I was like, she did
That's
Talia? I was like, all right.
right. I was like, really? Have you seen the original Last House on the Left? Yes.
Yep.
Yes, I have. I have seen the original.
You know what I might need to watch here? I don't think I have time to watch it today, but I might watch it this weekend. The Hills Have Eyes. I haven't watched that movie in a long time. So.
Oh my God, that is actually a perfect movie to watch. Especially today. Oh my God, one and two is crazy. I was
Yeah.
like, dude, yes, heels have eyes. And I just saw the Scream 7 trailer.
I did too. I did
Uh,
too.
I will say I was disappointed with the Melissa thing. But after seeing that trailer, I'm actually a bit excited to see Sydney back in the forefront. I'm not gonna lie. I am really excited because she is Scream. I mean, she is the beginning.
Yeah.
So and I really it was really interesting hearing Stu's voice at the end of this trailer. I was like, this is gonna be fun. I was like, what the hell are they doing with this movie? And
I,
like they
I,
especially they announced their past killers are somehow back, even though they're supposed to be dead. I was like,
yeah, I don't
interesting.
know. I don't know what they're doing, but I'm intrigued. So
I'm very much intrigued. And they have Stu's house as a attraction now. And I was like, this is a massive time jump.
and then and
Since they
then Ghostface burns it down during the trailer. But
right. I was like,
yeah,
that's why did he or she or why did they burn it down for? So it's
yeah,
like making me cry. I was like, okay, you're getting me intrigued to see this movie in February.
yeah.
I'm like, I think
See,
I'm definitely intrigued. I'm just hoping it's not predictable, like where the routes like this is Stu family member we didn't know about, or
yeah,
or something. I don't know. Especially certain comments I heard in the trailer when Ghostface was talking to Sydney, talking about it's like where we grew up. I was like, who's we? Who the hell are you?
yeah.
That you grew up with her. I was like, who the hell is this? Is this
Like
who? What the heck?
who who's even alive from the first movie besides Gail and Sydney?
Get-
Now that I'm thinking about it, so
It's like what
everybody
the
else is dead.
and I really love that Sydney named her daughter after Tatum, her best friend from the first movie. I was like, bro, they really are bringing it back. They're paying homage to what Wes Craven created. I
Yeah,
was like, I'm actually really excited for it. I'm definitely optimistic. I'm just hoping it's not predictable. That's the biggest thing. I'm just hoping it's not predictable.
see, I
So
I will
fitting.
admit,
Yes, fitting
hey,
Halloween trick or treat panel. Dang it! I should have brought
I
some candy. That would have been great. I'm sorry. I should have brought some candy. God darn it! You should have reminded me,
I
David.
I watched I watched 1 through 4, and I liked 4. I thought it was really clever, like what they did,
I did too. I did
and
too. I thought it was
but
different.
I will
I like
admit,
how it was different.
yeah, I didn't watch 5 or 6, so I haven't seen those, but because I wasn't sure, I was like, where do you go from the end of 4? And
Oh,
so I I
watch
didn't
5 and 6.
tune in.
It'll make sense. It actually makes sense.
Okay, but I heard that they killed Dewey.
Yes,
That was
and
spoiled for me. So
yeah, sorry. They did.
yeah, so I'm like, man, you can't kill Dewey.
Yeah,
So
they
yeah,
did in part 5. I'm just gonna
yeah.
tell you, like they did in part 5.
David Arquette was
So
probably like, look, I'm done with the Scream movies, man. Just kill me off. So,
actually, no, he actually didn't say that. That was not his
oh
call.
really?
It was
Oh,
not his
okay.
call. It was the new directors and writers they had brought on. They wanted to up the stakes, and so they chose to kill him. And but the woman who plays Gail demanded Paramount to bring him back for part 7. I'm like, how? What's the question? So they announced
Yeah.
that his cast, so he's back in part 7 with with the Scream killers from the past. I was like, how?
Yeah, that's good. It's almost though like I want to see that Uh,
Oh my god.
it's like that. It's like that scene from Airplane. You ever see that movie Airplane?
I probably have.
Yeah,
If you tell me the
it's
plot, I probably have.
it's an old comedy from the 80s. It's like a spoof of like all those disaster movies. So everybody's on the
And yes,
plane
yep, you said
and
spoof. Yep, I have seen
yeah,
it then.
and Kareem is on the
Um,
plane, like he's the
mhm.
co-pilot, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Well, there's this one scene that I think is so funny. I hope I don't get in trouble for saying this, but there's these two little kids there, and this one little boy brings up some coffee, and to the little girl sitting there, he's like, "Hi, would you like some coffee?" And she's like, "Oh, please." He's like, "Can I sit down?" She's like, "Here, let me go." And he sits down, right? Yeah, that line is from there. So he sits down and he goes, he hands her the coffee. He's like, "Would you
Excuse me.
like cream?" She's like, "No." This girl's like 7 years old, by the way. She goes, "Cream?" She goes, "No. I take my coffee black, like my men." I was like, "What the?"
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yes, I
just
remember that. I remember watching that
completely,
movie.
yeah,
Yes, I remember.
completely deadpan. So this little girl saying that,
I'm done. That movie was freaking hilarious. I'm sorry.
yeah,
That movie was hilarious. Oh my
you want
lord.
to know
But
what's
yeah.
crazy about that movie is that movie came out in 81, I think,
Uh
or 82. So I was 11, and my
like I
parents
wasn't
took,
born yet, but I've had to I grew up learning about old school movies and everything.
yeah.
So
Well, my parents took me to see Raiders of the Lost Ark, I think, at
mhm.
a twin theater, and that it was a double feature. I saw that movie when I was 11 years old because that was the second movie after Raiders of the Lost Ark. So, which is was not appropriate, but that was the 80s. But so,
Oh, that would be so funny. It probably wouldn't be embarrassing if the
Mhm.
Raider has a sense of humor like the person that acts it. So if they don't have if they have a sense of humor, they probably laugh at it. Like
That's the
me,
kind.
like me, if that was me, I would laugh my tail off. I'm trying to
That's the
work. You're trying to be crying laughing this restaurant.
That's the
Yeah.
kind of thing my mother-in-law would do, rest her soul. Man, we would go places, and at first, I was very like, once I opened up to people, I had my normal personality, but, out in public, I
Yeah.
was very reserved, and
Oh
she
yeah.
would get me to
Oh yeah.
blush so much, and then eventually, I was just like, "Well, the hell heck with it. I'm gonna give it right back to her," and we would do stuff, and man, people would be just cracking up, so,
Man,
uh
dude. I just came from. I went on a trip to Alamo, Tennessee, to the safari park.
part.
Man, we had a blast, and we was feeding animals in that park. Them animals were so freaking vicious. It was funny. My sister got bit by an ostrich
Oh, man.
because she put the food back in the car because we tried to move on, but the ostrich bit her elbow. I was like, Jesus, these ostriches, and then what was it? Shit, what was it? Was it was I think it was a llama or no, it wasn't a deer.
Oh, llamas are nasty.
It
They
was what
spit.
right. Well, I think it was a llama where she was feeding it and it jumped on top of her. She has a Tahoe truck, so it jumped on
Uh-huh.
her bottom of her truck to get his head in the car in the truck to get the food. I was like, dude, no, what the heck?
That's when you gotta give
Oh
the
my,
llama the blazing saddles treatment where you like punch it, like punch the horse, so
right, right. Oh my God.
uh,
Damn, 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 damn. Guess what? Bigfoot and I saw pics online that Kevin did.
I saw that too. I saw those pics on Facebook of you at the park. So
Yeah, that was in Alamo, Tennessee at their Tennessee Safari Park.
very cool.
It was an adventure. It was freaking hilarious. And I'm not gonna lie, I was freaking terrified trying to feed an animal because I was worried I was gonna either get bit or this thing gonna try to jump in the car. And we fed zebras. Dude, that was a gigantic buffalo. Oh my god. Dude, it came to the car while we was trying to
Well,
feed the
just
other
trying.
animals, and we was like, oh hell no, no, drop that freaking bowl, no, that no. Say drop that freaking
See,
bowl. That thing is not for because that thing had massive horns, and we're not going to get my sister's car scratched up by some
scratched up.
massive freaking
That's.
horns.
Have you ever
Oh,
seen those videos of some of those crazy people that go to like Yellowstone and
mm,
everything says do not go near the buffalo, the bison, and they'll go out there and people are like every couple months, people get like tossed 10 feet up in the air by the bison, man. I'm like, what do you expect?
Jesus Christ, dude, that was insane. It was insane seeing them in person. That was my
Yeah.
first time ever actually being up close to those type of animals in person. I was like, Jesus Christ, they're bigger in person. They're
I,
freaking huge.
I remember when I was a kid out here at the San Diego Wild Animal Park, we would go there. And I think they don't do this anymore because it's gotten
Mm,
kind of dangerous.
oof.
But they would let lions and stuff roam around and people they on people's cars and stuff, like big old lions and everything, you know.
What
And then of
the
course,
world?
yeah. But of course, people were dumb because they like tell you keep your hands and arms inside, don't reach out and touch the lion, you know, because the lion will take his arm with you. And you know,
Yeah.
invariably somebody doesn't listen. So, you know,
People just want to do stupid crap every single day. Don't freaking listen. Oh my God,
up
man.
up the coast here, my family and I, we were driving down from San Francisco along the coast. This was
Mm,
several years ago, and we were like somewhere in Central California, and there's these huge populations of sea lions out there on the rocks and everything. And there's big signs everywhere pointed saying, "Do not swim with the sea lions or near them. They are they have predators for marine mammals are in the water." And all these people are out there, and you could see the great white sharks out there waiting to eat the sea lions, man. And I'm like, are you crazy? What are you getting in the water there with the shark's food? You know, so
Oh my God. Why don't people freaking listen? Jesus.
yeah.
I really don't get. Well, I'm like, why don't y'all listen to rules? Like, there's rules for a reason. Jesus Christ.
And then the worst part is, I mean, I hate to to be this guy, but I'm gonna be this guy. Invariably, if a shark bites and kills somebody that's doing something
Uh,
stupid, then they go kill the shark. You know, I'm like, well, what is the shark supposed to do? You know,
it might,
sharks just do what the shark does.
it eats, and he thought that was prey because that person was
Yeah.
being stupid. So you
Yep.
can't blame the shark.
Yep.
And then, oh, and also at the safari, they had like a 20-acre zoo where we can just rest our legs and walk around and see the other animals that didn't have in the feeding area.
Yeah.
And but they had a giant giraffe where we could actually feed the giraffe carrots. And
Ooh, that's cool.
I got to feed a giraffe a carrot, and that that thing almost licked my sister. It had a massive tongue, and almost nearly licked my sister. And I was like, this thing is huge and it's adorable. And I actually
Yeah.
got to, I mean, I got to take that off my bucket list without knowing I had that on my bucket list.
That's cool. That's
And
my daughter's favorite animal, is giraffe. So
they're so peaceful and they're so unique. I freaking love giraffes. My favorite animals is a giraffe, a lion, and a tiger, and a wolf.
you know, you know. See,
Oh yeah.
if I had my wish, I
Hmm.
would like to go. I would have liked to have gone and worked in like Indonesia or whatever
Hmm.
with the orphan orangutans. That would have been so cool. But uh,
Wow.
yeah,
That's
I
actually
like.
pretty cool.
I would love to meet like an orangutan or a gorilla or something like that. Not a chimpanzee. I like chimpanzees, but those things are they're mean, man. They rip your arms off. So,
Yeah,
but
they're angry a lot. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Oh my god.
but they're still cool.
Oh yeah, they are.
Or I love animals, man. If I once upon a time, our dream was to have a some of my family they breed horses, so I wanted to have like a horse ranch and do that. But man,
Man.
breeding horses is expensive, really
Yeah, it is.
expensive.
It
So
is. Yeah, someday I plan to like do have my own farm, like live on a
yeah,
farm, because I was like it's really peaceful and I just like I like to be a peaceful, chill person. And
Yeah,
then I love animals. Someday I'm gonna find land to like build my own farm.
yeah. We
Um,
live in a city, but the part of the city, man, my phone keeps blowing up. What is going on? Stop. Uh,
I understand that completely.
the part of the city that we live in is no, don't play Jungle Boogie. We don't want to hear that right now. So, all right. Yeah, the part of the city that we live in is zoned for like rural and stuff like that. So we've got like a big plot. We've got like chickens and goats and stuff, and people
Mm-hmm.
around us have livestock there and things. So it's kind of like a little mini farm area, like right near the city center, which is cool. So we're kind of
Nice.
in the middle of everything.
Heck
So
yeah.
yeah,
Heck yeah. And speaking of monkeys, you have a new project coming out soon
yep.
called Space
2026.
Monkeys.
Yep, Space
Like,
Monkey's coming out in February, so we are finishing up issue 1, so we're getting ready.
and here it is. The
Yeah.
Kickstarter, we got the pre-launch up right now. I've already saved it on my side, so you guys go and go to Space
Thank you.
Monkeys issue 1 on Kickstarter. The link will be in the comments if Pops or somebody put it in the comments because I don't know how to do that here.
Yeah, I'll
Well,
do
tell
it.
us,
Hold
all
on.
right, well, tell us a little bit about your story. Like, what inspired you to do Space Monkeys?
Oh, man, this is one of those stories that is, I don't know. We'll see how people react to it. So, I wrote a serious science fiction story, called Phoenix Throne,
Ooh,
and,
Phoenix Throne.
yeah, it did pretty good. But science fiction is one of those things that's, especially like hard science fiction, it's kind of hard to sell to people unless they're like already into your stuff. So it did all right. But the back cover, when I was putting the whole issue together, I didn't have anything for the back cover. And I was like, well, I don't want to leave it blank. And I don't want to put an ad, let the printer put an ad on it for free. So I was like, well,
Mm,
uh, I'll come up with something. So I asked the artist to wait, and I came up with this idea for Space Monkeys based on Sea Monkey ads from the old comics and stuff.
mm.
Um, so I came up with the whole advertising campaign of about Space Monkeys, and there was little stuff where you could like send in your card to get your Space Monkeys. It was fake, but this whole thing, and I put it on the back. And it turns out the thing that was the most popular about
Mm,
the serious science fiction book was the
mm.
fake Sea Monkeys ad, the Space Monkeys ad. People were like, "I love Space Monkeys." My wife was like, "I love Space Monkeys. I want Space Monkeys." So people kept asking me. I was like, "Am I really going to write a comic book
There
about
we go.
space monkeys?" Yeah, and
Fantastic.
but enough people
Very
kept
dramatic.
asking me about it that I was
Mm,
like, well, let me see what I can do. So I sat down and I started writing, and then I love parody and stuff like that. So Space Monkeys is a science fiction parody. So it's got all
mm,
sorts of stuff that I love in it, but it's got its
mm.
own story as well. So, but we're parodying Star Trek, we're parodying Star Wars, we're parodying Kevin Smith movies,
Oh
like
Lord.
Blunt Man and Chronic. Their Space Monkey versions are in the comic book. We
Mm.
have Monkey Pool is in there, which is our version of Deadpool. Is in the
Monkey Paw,
comic
let's
book.
freaking
Yeah,
go.
yeah, so all that stuff is in there, and like I could tell you, part of the story is the whole point of the book is that they're microscopic, so they're fighting in space, and
Mm,
so there's like blood cells and everything they're fighting for, and so they're fighting to protect their universe. And the ripoff star, that's the name of it, is attached to their side of their universe, the membrane of their universe, and is trying to get in with the mutates are coming for them. So that's the
yo,
arc that
look
we're
at
doing, and we
this.
introduce all
Oh my
that. Yeah.
God.
So
Wow. They can
uh,
skateboard in space too.
yeah, yeah.
Nice. Heck yeah.
So in fact, check this out. So I've been working on this. I did this in Blender. This is just a prototype, but I created this in
There we go.
Blender, and now I'm starting to paint it and come up with some stuff, just as a prototype that we're going to be selling during the Kickstarter and
Heck
conventions.
yeah.
So, I'm working on it, with finding it and doing some stuff with that. We're already getting merch in too. Like we have Lou Pons did this cover for us and we put it on a mug. So
Dude, that is so freaking beautiful.
yeah. And the cool part is she did it in the style of the Star Wars novels.
Mhm.
So like all of our covers and stuff are parodies of sci-fi stuff. And we're gonna keep doing that. So like issue 2 is
Mhm.
going to be a parody. The cover is going to be parodies of Star Trek, so Wrath of Khan, stuff like that. So, yeah, but we got like keychains, we got all sorts of stuff. So we're getting
Man.
the merch in.
Like how many
Yeah,
pages is
there's
like your
Monkey
series gonna
Pool
be?
right there. I just want to keep doing it. Right now I've got an arc planned for 6 issues. That's the first arc, but I want to keep doing more than that.
Mhm.
If people are interested in it, because it's a ton of fun and there's all sorts of stuff to parody out there. Like I love Mel Brooks movies, and that there's a lot of that in here.
Heck
So
yeah.
just keep doing that, and I really would like this to take off. Like I love this idea, and I love being sarcastic and doing comedy type stuff. So it's kind of the perfect thing that meld that I could do. And the book is almost done. So and
Oh,
we're not going
nice.
live with that till February. So we're gonna have
Yeah.
it in
Do you have
hand,
oh
ready to
have a
go.
date, an official date?
We're gonna launch the first week of February. I don't have an official date yet. So
Gotcha.
but
Is this Gandalf in space?
that is his version of Chewbacca. That's
Chewbacca.
Huey. Instead of Chewie, that's Huey.
Nice.
And he's got that strategically placed beard that cover. He's naked, but
Oh
that
my
beard somehow
god.
finds its way to cover up everything all the time to keep it family friendly. And
So
then,
you got the 10 men from the Wiz.
well, yeah, that robot is a
Oh
combination
man.
of C-3PO and R2D2 with a that's
Ah.
R2D2 is in his chest. Like, did you ever see that movie
Oh,
Total
is that
Recall with Quaid? Yeah,
yes,
so
yes. Oh my god.
that
Yes, I have.
that's that
Yeah,
little robot
that's
is called. So the big robot is Beep Bop Boop, and the little robot is Little Deuce. So in there,
little deuce. Little deuce.
yeah,
Yeah, this is sick. Oh my god.
yeah,
Dude,
and their home world is Planet Galaga. So
like who's your interior artist for your for your series?
the interior artist, his name is Mateo Masharowski. He's a friend of
Nice.
mine from Argentina, and we've worked together on other series before. And when I pitched this series to him, he was like, "Oh man, I definitely want to do this." So he's completely down. And a lot of the design work, I got to
Mhm,
give him credit for. Like, I wrote the script and I gave him a basic idea of what I was thinking and everything.
mhm,
But he takes my crazy ideas and brings them to life with just some incredible design. And there's some new stuff that's coming along that I haven't put out there yet. But towards the end, the Princess Sabrina,
mhm.
her uncle is the main bad guy, who's the Imperator, and
Oh
he is like
crap.
the Tuhulu version of Darth Vader. So it's gonna look cool.
You can
So I
never
can't wait
trust
for people
family. Good lord.
to. Yep. So he is Imperator Anodyne. So we're not ripping off Star Wars too much. So
Yeah, right. You guys go follow the campaign so you'll be
yes,
notified
please.
for it to be launched, guys.
Yep.
Man, I'm excited for this
And
book, and I hope this
and I
becomes an
was
animated series someday because this looks freaking amazing.
actually it's funny you said that because I've been doing animation with it too, little bits of animation. So in Blender.
Really?
So yeah.
Tell me more.
Uh, yeah. I've got some videos that I've done. I would like to do the whole thing as a motion comic, but I've got several
Interesting.
videos where I've animated panels. But anybody who signs up for the pre-launch, when we go live, you're gonna get a free one of these automatically if you buy anything, if you back the campaign. So this is a postcard print of the
Postcard.
cover.
Nice. Nice.
Yep. And you're gonna get one of these little charms. Not a big
Heck
thing,
yeah.
but they're still cool. And
Heck yeah.
on day one, you get 15% off your purchases. So
15% off. Wow.
Yeah, yeah. So if you sign up for the pre-launch, those are yours. You'll have a secret. There'll be a secret tier that you can get into that you'll get on the email when we go live. That'll allow you to get those things for free. So yeah, so sign up for the pre-launch because you can get that stuff. So
Man, that's freaking fantastic, bro.
yeah, thanks, man. Thanks.
Man,
I uh,
okay.
I am really excited about it. It's funny because, like I said, when my wife, and I got to give all the credit to my wife in the world. When my wife first said you have to do Star Space Monkeys as a comic and everything, I was like, "You're
Mhm.
crazy. Why would I do?" And not only was she right, but I've come along to the idea, and now it's like just super excited. And I don't want to get too mushy, but that woman, she keeps me on the straight and narrow, and is always there to support me.
Oh,
And
there's no
you
such thing as
know,
too mushy. Come on, my dude.
yeah, and man, we're coming up on 30 years of being married next June. So, and
Wow.
it's
Congratulations. That's amazing.
thank you, thank you. But yeah, she's the one that will keep me going when I need to be keep going. She'll give me a kick of the butt when I kick of the butt. It's like I've talked about it with my book when I wrote my first novel. Like I would show her stuff, and she's not afraid to look at it and go, "This stinks." I'm like, "Well, thank you." So
Sugarcoat nothing at all.
yeah,
Good.
yeah,
I like that. I like that. I hate sugar. I hate sugarcoating. I love that.
yeah.
Heck
But
yeah,
she,
dude.
you need that. You need someone who could tell you the truth or be like, I'll do
Facts.
stuff that
Facts.
I think is great. I'll be like, "Oh, this is the greatest thing in the world," and she'll look at me like, "Yeah, I don't think so."
Oh my god. And
uh,
I want to ask you at the beginning, since you mentioned The Conjuring, have you had a chance to check out the latest Conjuring movie, the Last
I
Rites?
I did. I
Like,
enjoyed that.
what's
So,
your thoughts on it?
uh, well, of course, they took liberties with Ed and Lorraine Warren's real life, but
Mm,
I thought it was really good. I enjoyed it. It's definitely, how do I put this tactfully?
mm.
Um, it is the most Catholic of the four Conjuring movies, or was it? Yeah, the four Conjuring movies. So, which was interesting because Ed and Lorraine
Wait,
Warren were
this was part
Catholics.
four.
Yeah,
Remember, this was
because
part four.
you got Conjuring 1 and 2, then The Devil Made Me Do It, and then you got Last Right. So
Okay,
yeah, this is number 4.
I lost what number it was, but this was number four, right? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, it was interesting that it was, like I said, it like had the most religion and stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. So I enjoyed the series anyway, and
Hmm.
I like the actor and actress who play Ed and Lorraine Warren. I forget their was it
Patrick
Patrick Owen
Wilson.
or Patrick Wilson? Yeah.
Yeah,
So I like him. And then I like the lady who plays Lorraine as well. So I thought it was good. I enjoyed it.
well, it
So
was funny. He bounced back between Insidious and Conjuring at the same time. I'm just like, bruh,
yeah,
what the hell? Sometimes
I
I keep forgetting which movie he in because like
and
I'm watching one movie, think it's the other movie. I'm watching the other movie, think it's the other movie. I'm just like, wait, this is two different characters and two different franchises. I was like, this dude
I
is crazy.
I enjoyed Insidious too. So I like Insidious.
Yeah,
So I thought it was good.
well,
And he was awesome as Ocean Master, in my
he
opinion.
was
So
awesome. He's a great villain. I gotta give him that. He's a great freaking villain.
yeah.
I didn't really enjoy the last Insidious movie because I thought it was a bit dull, a bit, and it didn't really feel like Insidious.
I think I've only seen 2 of them. So
Oh wow, but yeah, the last
yeah.
one was the called the Red Door. That was the sequel to the first two movies. That brought back the original family.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
years later, um,
You know,
I thought it was okay, but I didn't really. It didn't feel like Insidious in a way like the first two did. Three and four were like the backstories. You don't really have to watch those if you don't want to.
uh-huh.
But they were pretty good too. I mean, they was actually pretty good, but it's not really. You have to watch them like a have to see thing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But it was pretty okay. But yeah, now I know they have a new Insidious 6 coming out for some odd reason.
Yeah.
Bringing back shoot, what's her name? The old woman that died in the movie.
Got out who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, shoot. Bringing her back. I was like, so she's helping people from the afterlife. Got it. That's the only thing that will make sense. Especially the ending
You
of
know,
part two. Like since they ended it where she was helping another family from the afterlife. So that's the only thing that makes sense
yeah.
with Insidious 6. So I was like, if
They
I'm not interested in it, but if when the trailer comes out, I might be. We'll see. But
they always
yeah.
do that with horror movies, though, man. Horror movie franchises stay around way, way too long. The
Yeah.
worst is probably Friday the 13th.
God, I
Although
hate it. I hate it also.
Nightmare on Elm Street,
I hated all the Friday the 13th movies except the first one. Well,
one
first
or
maybe first two. Maybe first two.
yeah,
And well, I like the 2009 one. That was pretty cool. But that entire original franchise, it's like I wasted 13 hours of my life watching this, and it just really pissed me off when I got to Jason Goes to Hell, and this
yeah.
scientist dude eats Jason brain and becomes Jason. I'm just like, what?
You
Uh,
know what I would really like to see another movie of? Um, I don't know if you've ever seen these movies. They did two of them. And there's also a comic series, Creep Show. I wish they
I've
would
seen
do
him. I have seen
another
him.
Creep Show movie and have
Mm.
who's the guy who did the movie Jordan Peele? No.
What's the movie?
I'm trying to remember the one where there's a whole like duplicate. You're a duplicate, and all these people live underground, and then they started coming up and killing people and stuff like that. Um, Man, I can't remember his name. I think he might have done The Quiet Place, or not Quiet.
Mm.
Yeah,
The
I
Quiet
don't
Place
know.
was John Krasinski. I forgot how to
Yeah,
pronounce his last. That's the Quiet Place.
it wasn't him. Yeah, I can't remember, but like, there's a lot of like new horror directors that I would
Mm.
love to see take a shot at another creep show movie.
Right.
With like some new
The only
actors.
duplicate movie I could think of, if you're talking about Us,
Yes, Us. That's it.
that's Jordan Peele.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
is Jordan Peele. Yeah.
See, I would love to see him direct that movie and then get like 4 or 5 smaller stories like they did in Creep Show and have
Hmm.
like all sorts of different actors, like the newer actors in it. It would
Hmm.
be really good. It's time for another Creep Show. That would be fun. So,
That would be good. That would be good. Oh
yeah,
my lord. Are you an American Horror Story fan?
I am. I like American Horror Story. So,
I'm
I
just
kind
getting
of,
in. I'm legit just getting into it.
yeah.
Since I learned this
Uh,
mythology, I watched the full season one. That was Murder House, right?
yep.
I watched part of season two. Was that Asylum or no? Wait,
I,
was
I don't know. It's
was
been a while.
but I now watched Murder House, Asylum, 1984, Apocalypse, and I just started Hotel.
Yeah, that one's
Um,
good.
I I kind of attempted to look at Delicate with Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
I lost interest because Kim can't act for shit. Uh, I didn't really care to finish that one, but I'm going back to Hotel. Oh, Freak Show. That's the other one. I saw Freak Show. That's the other one. Yeah.
Oh, it just came out last weekend. I haven't watched it yet. There's so much stuff to watch. They're
Yeah.
doing new Tales from the Crypt. So
I did not know that they are.
yeah, yeah.
I
So
did
I
not
want to check
know
it
that.
out. Yeah.
I
The
love Tales of the Crypt. Oh my god. Heck
the only
yes.
bad thing is that, and I hope they reverse course, is they
Mm.
replaced the puppet as the Crypt Keeper at the beginning. They made it a live action, like
Okay.
an actual person. I'm like, you got to bring the puppet back. So
Dude, everything needs to be live action.
yeah,
Oh my god. Can we not make everything live action, please? Jesus.
yeah.
Um,
So
what's like your favorite season for like American Horror Story?
I don't remember the name of the season, but the one where it's all the women and they are in a place where they're getting like plastic surgery and they're like dolls and stuff like that. Have you seen that season? Like a couple years ago. So
I know what you're talking about. I just don't remember
yeah,
the name.
yeah,
What
because it creeped me the hell out. That was a really good season. So
is
that one, and honestly, I love the first season. So that's what
Murder
really
House
got
was
me into
awesome.
it. Yeah. So um,
You said whether
you
women
know,
were what?
they're like getting worked on. They look like dolls and mannequins and things like that, and they're getting um like plastic surgery and stuff done. It's like all sorts of stuff going on. They all start to blend together for me. So it's been a hot minute since I watched it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know he also did a spinoff called American Horror Stories, where he kind of brought that back into an episode he titled Dollhouse.
Yeah. All right. That's what it is. Dollhouse, American Horror
So
Story.
yeah, so I think you're talking about the spinoff version.
Yeah. That is my favorite. So I liked that version. So I
Yeah,
do like the first season of American Horror Story.
that's Murder
The
House.
problem
Murder
is that
House.
I have such a hard time sitting down to like actually take the time and watch stuff. So there's like lots of
That's
stuff I
fair.
want to watch, but I'm always doing
That's
something else. So
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. When if something catches my attention, I will stop everything to actually pay attention to what's going on.
yeah. Well,
And then also get inspired. So I kind of just write idea down at the same time.
yeah. Well, that's
So
the other problem is like when I start watching something, I have to
mhm.
watch the whole thing. Like I have to binge
Yeah,
the whole thing. So
yeah.
uh like when the new episode or new season of Wednesday came out,
Hmm.
my wife and I are both like that. We had to watch the whole season. It's like as soon as it drops, you watch the whole thing. So
What you
which
think
is
of the new season?
of Wednesday.
Yeah,
I liked it. I thought it was good. So I
I
really
did too.
enjoyed it.
I
Yeah.
did too. It's like hopefully you don't have to wait another 3 years for the next one. But
They they said that they're already working on it. So I hope that
yeah,
it gets done and
yeah,
comes out. So
yeah. It's either late 2026 or early 2027.
yeah.
So
And
yeah, well
then
that's fair.
the new season of Fallout is supposed to come, was it December? So
I haven't checked. I haven't watched Fallout yet.
oh really?
Yeah, I haven't got around to it
Uh
yet. I know
see,
about the game, but I don't play the game. But I've heard so many things about the show. I haven't watched it yet.
yeah, yeah. I played the game from Fallout 1 like
Mm,
long time ago. And then I watched the first season of Fallout and it was great. I love it. Really cool. And then of course they're going to another place in season 2 which is like iconic in Fallout,
mm,
and so I'm looking forward to it. Plus, the whole series went
mm.
back to the roots of Fallout, like the area where the original Fallout was, which is right where I live. So, literally
Wow, really?
Fallout, yeah, like Fallout 1 and 2, the games, and then and then this general area, a lot of the original Fallout stories are from where I grew up and everything. And it's funny, at one point there was like this movement for people to like split California in two, and they didn't mean to do it, but the people who wanted to break off called the area where I would have lived the New California Republic, which is actually the name of a province in Fallout. I was like, I was outside with my New California Republic flag going, yes, I'm going to
Oh
live
my
in the
lord!
NCR, so
Wow,
uh, uh, but yeah,
wow.
it's pretty crazy. It's cool. So
Man.
yeah, I love
I'm gonna check it
Fallout.
out. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah. I want to
Man.
check out. I haven't watched The Boys in a while, but I want to get back into it and finish watching it. So
Dude, the boys is
we'll see.
batshit crazy.
Yeah,
It's
I haven't
crazy.
watched since season 3. So I finished season 3 and that was it. So
Oh
um
wow. Yeah, you're in for something crazy.
yeah,
So yeah.
I mean,
And did you what do you have you seen the spinoff of Gen V?
no, I haven't seen it. I do
Oh,
want to see it, but I haven't seen it. So
I think it's pretty
yeah.
good. I watched the first episode, season two. I haven't finished watching the season because I was waiting till all the episodes dropped. so I can watch it all together.
Yeah.
But man, the way they wrote off the dude that died was crazy. Oh my god. I was like, I'm actually glad they didn't replace him because I don't think nobody else could really play that character.
On Gen V?
Yeah,
Okay.
the guy named Chance, he was an important character, but he died in real life before they started filming season two.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, from the story of her, he was on his way to the place they was about to start filming, but somehow he had a motorcycle accident
Mm,
and died. But the thing is, he was by himself, so it's like, what happened to the guy? And it was,
yeah.
yeah, but they killed off his character, and
Well, it's like
I haven't finished the rest of the season though. So
they just brought back King of the Hill for a new season
yeah,
after it being gone for years,
so it hasn't been what
uh,
over a decade now.
like 15 years. So
Jesus Christ.
yeah, and the guy who played John Redcorn
Mhm.
died. He was stabbed to death in his driveway, so
Oh my
he
God,
died.
Jesus.
And the guy who voiced Dale Gribble died of like old age or something like that. So it's like the guy they got to replace Dale Gribble is pretty good. I don't know what John Redcorn
Mm,
died after filming of the first new season was, so I don't know what they're gonna do with that character. So
mm,
but yeah, it was kind of sad. It was like, man, what's up with that? So
man,
but
that's
yeah.
crazy, man.
Yeah, he got into an argument with some guy, and the guy stabbed him right there in his on his driveway in front of his house. I was like, "What is that?"
Yes,
Okay,
I've seen Welcome to Derry. I was watching the second episode before we came live, so it's crazy. In the first episode, they literally said "fuck them kids." So
see,
yeah,
you sold
welcome.
me as soon as you said that. I was like, "What?
Yeah, welcome to
Not gonna watch."
Derry. It's Welcome to Derry is a beast. It's a beast literally. I'm like every pun intended. It's a beast. And I actually like how they actually wrote it, and I actually like they didn't rush into it. Like they didn't straight in like bring the clown version of Pennywise yet.
Mhm.
They're actually pacing it to before they bring the clown version of him into it. They showing other versions of Pennywise or of it,
Yeah.
showing how his power is. I was like, dang, they really said fuck them kids, because good lord, and they freaking showed the death. I'm like, good god.
Wow.
Say they did not hold. I'm like, did they say this was PG-13? Because this is more like rated R. It's like, what the fuck?
Well,
I
see,
was like, yo,
now I gotta
uh,
watch it. So
oh yeah. I was like, it was crazy, and it was when they posted a picture of the demon like baby on Facebook. I I tagged Lori in the comment. I said, I wanted to hug the demon baby, and
nice.
I tagged Dash. I said, "Are you with me, Dash?" Lori responded to me. She said, "Are you? What is wrong with you?" I was like, "He just needs a hug." And
That's
Lori's
what
like,
I
"Dude, you're freaking crazy. I like to have my Liams on my body." I was like, "He just needs a hug. It's a baby. Come on, it's adorable. Just
totally
need a
eat your
simple
face off.
hug."
Oh
He'll be
man.
fine. He just needs a baby. Just having anger issues. He just needs a hug. Oh,
Oh
and
man.
like a pacifier or something. Like, come on. He just needs a comfort.
Hey, I got a question for you.
What's
I
up?
watched this movie. We were talking about this.
Uh,
Did you see Weapons?
yes, I did. I did.
What'd you think of Weapons?
Um, that's a good question. Um, I did say I liked it. But at times I was confused. I'm not gonna lie. I know people said that they was bored with it. I was like, but does I'm really interested about the backstory of that
Yeah.
witchy woman. Um, well, I can see why people thought it was boring because the pacing kind of made it feel like this movie was taking forever to get interesting,
I thought
and
there was a lot of stuff in it
there
that
was there was a lot of plot that was kind of confusing to me. Like there was like a lot of plot holes in it.
yeah.
Was it? I would say I think it was a bit overhyped. If I'm going to be honest, because I was thinking because when reading the comments and see all the positive, I was like, okay, cool. I'm excited to see it, and I started watching it.
Or watch
I was like,
outside.
oh, sounds like it
Yeah,
was a bit overhyped, and it had a lot of plot holes. And I was like, I wasn't necessarily bored with it, but I was just more so like
Or start like
confused at times. And I'm just like,
see,
what is going on here?
I went in expecting one movie, you know,
Yeah,
and got something completely different. And then on top of that,
yeah,
which would have been okay if they kind of stuck with that story, but they kept doing that thing where they're shifting they were trying to do that Tarantino thing where we're
yeah.
gonna skip stories. And I was like, well, why? Why are we doing this? Why do
It's
I care about any of this stuff?
like
So
this would have been different if it was like an anthology TV series.
yeah,
Like I think I would have enjoyed it more if it was like an anthology TV series. But as a full-fledged 2-hour movie, it did give me a headache at times
yeah,
trying to watch it. But I kept because I finished till the end because I was really curious about the story or like where this could potentially go. But my favorite part was the end
was
when all the kids
all
got that woman.
I, and
That
I
was
agree
actually
with
my
you.
favorite part. So
The
yeah,
backstory of the woman would have been really interesting, but instead we were like
yeah,
finding out about the junkie, like stealing stuff and everything. I'm like,
yeah,
what do I care about that for? So
yeah. I'm like I'm more interested to learn who the hell is this witchy woman
yeah,
and like how does she have this power and why does she have it?
yeah,
Like if she if I really think if it was based on her throughout the entire movie, it would have been better. Like it actually would have been a weapon movie.
yeah.
um,
And there were parts of it that were good, and there were some good little jump scares here and there, but
yeah,
I don't know. I thought that the writing was kind of all over the place with some of the other stuff, so I was a
yeah,
little disappointed. So I was expecting it to blow my socks off, and my socks stayed firmly on my feet. So
yeah, yeah. I mean, that's all I said. I don't listen to people's comments. I like to check out stuff myself.
myself.
yeah, definitely.
Um, but yeah, even the actors overhyped it. I was like, I know it's your job to promote your movie, but you overhyped it. It wasn't that good. If I know what I mean.
Yeah,
It's like it wasn't really that. I'm like, because I remember one of the actors said that it was um that he described it as like a very original horror movie that would I don't know what exactly what he said, but he said he made it sound like that it was going to blow your mind.
yeah.
It's like,
It's all right.
yeah, it blew my mind to sleep, but
We watched a movie, was it
yeah,
last week, I think, or 2 weeks ago for ADHD Theater called The Basement.
mm,
That's one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. It's supposed to be a horror movie. I was like,
damn,
this is terrible. I
damn,
mean, I'll just come right out and say it. You know, like don't take my word for it. If you want to subject yourself to The Basement, you go watch it and make up your own mind. But I was watching that movie, man. I was ready to climb up on my house and take my chances, like jump off. And I was like, forget this. It was
that
not
is
good.
that is crazy. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
And it had William Dafoe in it. I mean, talk about a good actor, but oof.
No, they
Yeah.
wasted his talent. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh man, it was not a good movie. Whew. It was
oh
hard.
god.
It was a hard watch. It was a really hard watch. So,
Oh my lord. We're coming up at time.
all
Um,
right, cool.
um, but first, let me bring up the Kickstarter one more time. So, ch- uh, Space Monkey's coming out in February, right?
Yep. Go check it out. Sign up
Um,
for pre-launch, and you get free merch at a 50% discount on day one if you
uh,
sign up for pre-launch. So,
before we go, yep. Oh, say that one more time. Sorry.
yeah, if you sign up for the pre-launch, it is 15% off on day one, and you get a free print and a backpack charm to go with it. So you get some merch, not a lot of merch, it's like $6 worth of merch, and
Yeah, merch.
50% off if you sign up on pre-launch. So go check it out,
And Kenny
please.
asks, "Have you seen Conjuring Last Rites? Didn't expect to like it, but it's good." Yeah, we both
Yeah,
saw it. We both like it. It was. I think it was a pretty good ending. to the franchise.
Uh-huh.
And you say it's like the most Catholic movie, and now thinking about it, it's like it really was the most Catholic movie. Now thinking about
Yeah,
it,
it
I was
really
like,
is.
yeah, it really was. Um, I was like, and I understood like some people thought it was like very slow, like especially getting the warrants to the family, and they feel like it was rushed at the end. And I can actually kind of sort of agree with that. It was a bit rushed at the end, but at
Uh,
the same time, I understood the point of view why it kind of paced that way because the Warrens are trying to retire, they're trying to protect their daughter, and I'm like, but yeah, I gave it a 7 out of 10. I think it was still a pretty good movie.
yeah, I
I
enjoyed it.
my the first two movies are still my favorite. I'm going to be honest.
I
Uh,
agree.
but yeah, I still enjoyed it, and I'm hearing that they have a new prequel coming out or that it's canceled. I really don't know. And I was like, why? We have so many prequels already. But yeah. Um, can you let us know where we could find you on social so we can keep updated on you, brother?
Yeah, you can find me on X and Facebook and Instagram at Nemesis FC2, or you can just go to my website nemspace.online, and you can find me over there. So I will find you if you don't find me first. So go check it out.
Okay, that sounded creepy for a second. I'll find you before you find me.
That's
I was
right.
like,
It's
perfect saying on,
Halloween.
on Halloween. I was like, he'll
Yeah.
find you before you find him.
I'll get you, my pretty.
But he got that psychotic power. And I'm Kevin Davis. You can find me on Facebook at I am Kevin Davis CEO. Instagram, I am Kevin Davis Official. And you can find me here under Madness at Kelso Network as well. Thank you for coming on, brother. And now
Absolutely.
I'm gonna go get the holy water so I can get you off my off my computer.
Can't get rid of me that easy.
Yeah, I can't.
Can't get rid of me that easy.
I'm gonna have to get the priest from the Conjuring to get this guy
Yeah,
out. I'm kidding.
you're gonna have to get
Um,
an old priest and a young priest, and I'm gonna be like green
but,
pea soup shooting out of your mouth before it's all over. So,
but we'll catch you guys later. I'll see you next time on the Kelso Network.
bye, everybody.
If you missed the live viewing of any Madness Entertainment Group production, you can find all our content on Roku or as a member of this channel. We'll see you next time on the Madness Entertainment Group.